As you know, I'm in beautiful Albania, and I've been here now for about 3 weeks, going on 3 weeks. I came here on Christmas Day, and this is my third time here. I've been coming here for quite a while. Over the last 1 year, I've spent a good amount of time in Albania and Mexico. The reason for this I'll share with you in this video, and that is the basis of my making this video, which is to talk about the beauty of slow travel. So over the last 1 year, I have been living in these two countries in Latin America and in the Balkans. And when I look at what a lot of other digital nomads do, of course, the whole idea is to travel to as many countries as possible while working remotely. I have been doing one of those really well, which is working remotely. But the other half of it, which is to travel extensively, I've not been doing that a lot. And there's a reason for that. And that is because I am what you would consider a slow traveler, or a slow nomad, or a slow mad, if you will. And I want to talk about some of the benefits of doing that, some of the benefits of being a slow traveler, why you should actually take your time to enjoy the places you go to and maybe spend a few weeks to a few months in these places. And I'm going to talk about the benefits of doing that in this video. So the first benefit of slow travel is to really immerse yourself in the culture and getting to know that place. And that's something that I pride myself to have done over the last 1 year, because I've only lived long term in just two countries. And I feel like I know these places and I can talk extensively about these places because I've spent a good amount of time there. And I've also made some really good friends in these places. I have pretty much tried everything that needs to be tried: the nightlife, the social life, and pretty much everything that a country has to offer. And that is one of the benefits of traveling slowly, of not going fast, because if you go fast, of course, you'll not be able to do a lot of these things because you're always looking forward to the next destination. And the second benefit of slow traveling is that it lets you discover some of the hidden gems, or of the beaten paths of these countries. A lot of people, when they travel, they like to go fast and visit as many countries as possible. And what this does is it really takes your eyes off of the hidden gems that might be in these places that you may not see if you're always thinking about the next place. But by slowing down and truly exploring this place, you're giving yourself the opportunity to discover the things that most people miss out on. For example, if you come to Albania, one of the things that you want to do is to go to the pyramid here in Albania. A lot of people don't know that there's a pyramid here in Tirana, Albania, and you want to visit the bunkers and you just want to do the regular stuff that people do. But not so many people know that there are so many places in the south, in the north, along the coastline that you can visit that has as much beauty as places like Greece. There's an island in Albania here called Samil that if you go to, you would almost forget that you are in Europe. It almost feels like you're back in the Maldives. And this is one of the reasons why I always encourage slow travel, because a lot of places that most people don't visit or don't discover because they're moving fast, you get to discover that. Now, the next benefit of slow travel is from the mental and physical health aspect of it. Of course, if you travel fast, you're always thinking about the next place, how to book your flight, how to book your accommodation. But by traveling slowly, you are just disconnecting yourself from all of that stress, right? You're not thinking about where to go. You're not thinking about how to book your next accommodation, how to get the best deal. You're really just slowing down and living your life as if you were not traveling, because a lot of people don't understand that travel can actually burn you out. It's just like any other activity. If you do too much of it, you get tired, and it's the last thing that you want to do at that point. And it really messes with your head, and you start thinking maybe this travel thing is not for you. But if you really slow down and just spend as much time as you can in a place, that's when you really discover, like I said, the hidden gems, and you find the not so regular things that other people may not find. And that really has a way of putting you in a good place mentally and physically. Now, the next benefit of slow travel is from the environmental aspect of it. When people talk about climate change and now it's tied to carbon emissions and things of that nature, I don't really want to talk much about it. Of course, I know it's an existing problem that we have to deal with, but as someone from a personal standpoint, I feel like I'm doing my best, by traveling slowly, by not taking too many flights, by not contributing to the carbon footprint, in dealing with existential climate crisis. And that is one of the things that you need to consider as well. If you care about this planet and what happens to it when we are all gone, when we have our children and grandchildren here, then slow travel really helps you in playing your part in making sure that we leave a planet to our kids and grandkids that is healthy, that is clean, and that is self-sustainable. Now, the next benefits of slow travel is that it helps you save money. Slow travel is one of the greatest travel hacks that I've seen. Now, you may have watched a lot of YouTube videos, read blogs about travel hacks and things like that, but slow travel is the ultimate travel hack. Not only are you not spending so much on flights, but you are carefully selecting the flights that you take. You're getting the best deals when it comes to accommodation. For example, this apartment that I'm in right now, if you wanted to book this apartment on a nightly basis, you'd be spending anywhere from $35 to $40. But by booking it 1 month or 2 months out, I'm able to get the best discounts, sometimes up to 50%. So for this apartment, if I would book on a nightly basis, I'll be paying anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400, including taxes. But by booking on a monthly basis, I'm only paying $600 a month. And the same thing applies to different things like groceries and going out, and just your overall cost of living just reduces drastically, because now you're renting for cheap, you're cooking your own meals, you're not eating out as much, and you're not buying plane tickets as much. So from the aspects of saving costs, slow travel just helps you immensely. Now, finally, I want to talk about from a personal standpoint how slow travel really helps me to enrich my travel, to help me enrich my life with beautiful experiences. If you decide to go 3-4 different countries in 4 days, you're not really experiencing the culture, the richness of that place, and at least in my opinion. But if you're spending time in each place that you go, you are spending a prolonged period of time. That's when you get to experience the best side of that place. Of course, you are not guaranteed that you're going to experience that, but at least you give yourself the chance to truly discover that place. So for example, when I first came to Albania my very first time, I had a lot of bad experiences in my first few days, with different things that I've talked about on this channel in the past. And I could have just bought my plane ticket and just left and never come back again. But after that first trip, I've been here 2 more times, and I've spent many months here. I've made really good friends here. I have come to like this place because I've given it the chance to prove itself to me, or to really give it a chance to help me see the good side of this country. And the same thing applies to anywhere that you go. If you have a really bad experience in a place, chances are, if you give it time, if you spend more time there, as you interface with people and make more friends, local friends, learn the language, understand the little nuances of the culture, there's so many good people than bad. So these are the benefits of slow travel, at least from my experience. So if you are looking to become a digital nomad and you're thinking about traveling fast, I wouldn't really recommend it. But of course, to each their own. And just from my own experience, I believe that slow travel really helps you enjoy travel even more, and helps you enrich your experiences, helps you enrich your life, for now and for the future. So if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Also check out the links in my bio as well. I have the links to my health insurance that I use. I have links to my private VPN service, and also to my banking app that I use all over the world. Anywhere that I works in over 200 countries across the world. If this video has been enjoyable, consider subscribing, leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions. My name is Daniel, and I will see you in the next video.